Hey guys, alright, so this is the first part of the test. Here we are testing the leave it command. We're using a nice juicy cheeseburger with some bacon on it. In the second
tell
part
to
of the
leave it.
test here, we allow him to lick it. He's then told to leave it,
Okay, walk away from it.
and he then walks away from it and then passes by. This is very important. There's a lot of garbage on the streets of Toronto that
turn.
can potentially be quite harmful to your dog. It's very important.
Okay, and
that
keep him on that
you
side
teach
away from the
dog
burger.
Out and leave it command, and it's city life, dog obedience. This is one of the first things that I work on with all my clients.
Good boy.
So as you can see, he was completely ignoring the cheeseburger there. The second thing we're working on here is the dog is going to be left in the car for about 20 seconds, and then the door is opened. The dog will not get out of the car until the dog is told to come out. And the purpose of this is so the dog never jumps out of the car when you go to a dog park or anywhere else. Obviously, we live in a busy city and we don't want anybody's dog to end up underneath a car or anywhere else.
You want to see? Look.
This here is test number 3.
Like
This
put
is
it over
just,
his
you know,
head.
a lot of in the city there's a lot of large
at that,
objects. People are
Look at
lifting
that.
suitcases,
Oh my goodness.
recycling boxes. So here we're just testing the dog to make sure that he's okay with having something lifted over his head. This is test number 4. So what we're doing here is we are making sure that the dog never walks through the door in front of the owner. The dog always sits at the door and then walks through the door. There's a lot of distraction here. There's like several people on the outside of that lobby. Again, here we're doing sitting at the door and then exiting the store. That's Queen Street video right there on Bloor Street. So all of these tests are a part of the Canine Good Neighbor certification. What we're doing here is actually a lot more advanced because it's all done on the city streets where there's a lot of distractions. Again, here this is passing through the door at an underground garage, and we use a number of different places. This here is sitting at crosswalk to basically, you know, cross the street. What we've done here is we condition the dog to always sit when it knows it's going to cross the street. There's a lot of noise. The dog is completely used to the city, completely sensitized. This is very important right here. This is the switch command. In this case, the client decided to go left and right. So the dog is told to go from left and then to go to right. This is very important for walking your dog on busy streets like Toronto, Bloor St. You're gonna have different people. Maybe there's a person yelling and screaming. Maybe there's a panhandler. Maybe there's a bunch of kids.
Sit.
You want to be able to easily switch the dog from heel to the left to heel to the right. Here is the next part of the test. The dog is being told to sit and stay. So this is the sit and stay command. Obviously, for security
Okay,
reasons,
come back.
I'm stepping on the leash to making sure that the dog doesn't, for some bizarre reason, run out. But again, this is a busy city street, full distractions. This here is down and stay. So at this point, this is right outside of Aroma Cafe on Bloor and Bathurst. The dog is in
go up to
the
him.
down position, and the client walks away, and the dog successfully stays.
Perfect. Do one more.
This here is called
But
polite
also away.
passing. So the dog basically passes by another dog while completely ignoring it. This is crucial for the streets of Toronto.
Perfect. Do one
You
more.
know, I see people's dogs jumping
But
all
also
over the
away.
place, trying to say hi to another dog. It's completely unacceptable. This is the type of level of training that you want to see. This here is the down command. So the dog is in the down and then the dog is called. The command we use for this is touch. So this is a little bit of off-leash obedience. This here is one of the hardest things. This is always what makes me nervous when I send dogs for the Canine Good Neighbor certification. It's called stay with a stranger. So here the dog was left with someone for a 3-minute period. This is quite important. Not that I'll tell clients to leave their dogs anywhere tied outside of stores or anything like that, but that's a part of the Canine Good Neighbor certification. And this is called grooming, polite grooming. Again, a part of the Canine Good Neighbor certification. So here, he's just basically being groomed. They want to know that you can touch the dog, to touch the food, touch the ear. The dog is not going to bite. So this dog completed 12 classes with me. He's 4.5 months old. He's doing very well.
Oh, what a good boy. You gotta stay. You gotta stay. Good boy. Good.